Topic: Living and non-living things. Let's start with the chapter Living and non-living things. We are surrounded by different things. Some of these are living things, while others are non-living things. Birds, trees, and human beings are examples of living things. Rocks, tables, and cars are examples of non-living things. Features of living and non-living things. Living things can be differentiated from non-living things on the basis of some important features. Living things breathe, move on their own. They can grow. They need food. They can feel and can reproduce. Non-living things do not breathe, do not move on their own. They can't grow. They don't need food. They not able to feel and no reproduce. Living things breathe. All living things, including plants and animals, breathe. They need air to breathe. Many animals, including human beings, breathe through their nose. Fish breathe through gills. Insects such as cockroaches and caterpillars have air holes called spiracles present on their body. These holes help them to breathe. Plants also take in air through tiny openings called stomata present on the underside of their leaves. Living things move. Animals. Animals move on their own from one place to another in search of food, water, and shelter. Human beings move around using their legs. Birds and insects fly using their wings. Fish swim using their fins. You can see the images of human being move around using legs. The bird is flying and fish is swim with the use of his fins. Next, plants. Most plants do not move from one place to another as they are fixed in the soil. So non-living things such as stones, toys and chairs cannot move by themselves. They move only when someone moves them. Now, living things grow. All living things grow with time. A baby grows into an adult. A puppy grows into a dog. A kitten grows into a cat. A chick grows into a hen. Plants also grow. A seed grows into a seedling that may later grow into a small plant or a tree. So non-living things do not grow. As you can see in the image, a child grows into an adult. A chick hatches from the egg and grows into a hen. A seed may grow into a plant or tree. Now, lifespan. All living things live up to a certain age called lifespan. The lifespan of a dog is 10 to 12 years. A butterfly lives for around 20 to 30 days. As non-living things are not born, do not grow, and do not die, they do not have a lifespan. Living things need food. Living things need food to remain alive and grow. Plants. Plants make their own food. They need air, water, and sunlight to make food. Animals. Animals cannot make their own food. They eat plants or other animals. And non-living things do not need food. Living things feel changes around them. Living things feel the changes around them, like in animals, they can feel changes with the help of sense organs such as ears to hear, eyes to see, nose to smell, tongue to taste, and skin to touch. Insects such as butterflies and grasshoppers feel changes around them through special body parts called antennae that are present on their heads. Tigers and dogs have a good sense of hearing. Falcons and hawks have a good eyesight and can see their prey from far away. Cats use their whiskers to feel movement around them. As you can see the images, there is a butterfly having, it shows the antennae. What is exactly the antennae? then falcon, cat with a whiskers. Differences between living and non-living things. The following table lists the difference between living and non-living things. Now the living things can breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Living things can move by themselves, but non-living things cannot move by themselves. Living things grow, and non-living things do not grow. Living things have a lifespan, but non-living things usually do not have a lifespan. Living things need food, but non-living things do not need food. Living things feel changes around them, but non-living things do not feel changes around them. Living things reproduce, but non-living things do not reproduce. Example of living things are human beings, like us, plants and animals. Example of non-living things is books, pencils and hats and etc. Now question. Choose the correct option to fill in the blank. Caterpillar have air holes called dash. Options are fins or spiracles that help them to breathe. Answer is spiracle. Caterpillars have air holes called spiracles that help them to breathe. A kitten grows into a dash, dog or cat. A kitten grows into a cat. Third, a dash plant closes its leaves when it feels a touch. Options are mimosa or pudina. Answer is mimosa. A mimosa plant closes its leaves when it feels a touch. Let's start with the question answers. A. Name the following. First, a living thing that moves using fins. Answer, fish. Second, a chick grows into this. Answer is hen. Third, an insect that breathes through spiracles. Answer is caterpillar. Fourth, living things that can make their own food. Answer is plant. Now B. Choose the correct option. First, this sense organ is used to see things. Options are nose, eye, skin and tongue. Answer is eye. Second, this is the lifespan of a dog. Options are 2 to 3 years, 1 to 2 years, 5 to 6 years and 10 to 12 years. Answer is 10 to 12 years. That is, the lifespan of a dog is 10 to 12 years. This animal does not lay eggs. Options are snakes, frog, deer and fish. Answer is deer. Deer does not lay eggs. Fourth, this plant closes its leaves on being touched. Options are rose, apple, grape and mimosa. Answer is mimosa. Mimosa plant closes its leaves on being touched. Fifth, this living thing smells with the help of antennae. Options are deer, frog, tiger and butterfly. Answer is butterfly. Butterfly is a living thing which smells with the help of antennae. Now C. Write T for true and F for false and correct the false statement. First, animals can make their own food. It's a false. Animals cannot make their own food. Second, all living things live up to a certain age called lifelong. It's false. All living things live up to a certain age called lifespan. Third, a chick grows into a dog. It's false. A chick grows into a hen. Fourth, cockroaches have air holes called spines present on their body. It's false. Cockroaches have air holes called spiracles present on their body. Fifth, non-living things reproduce. It's false. Non-living things cannot reproduce. Next, D. Choose the correct option to fill in the blanks. First, living things need dash to breathe. Options are water and air. Answer is air. Living things need air to breathe. Second, stones, chair and tables. Dash. So they are dash things. Options are breathe, do not breathe and living or non-living. Stones, chairs, and tables do not breathe, so they are non-living things. Third, most plants dash from one place to another. Options are move and do not move. Most plants do not move from one place to another. Fourth, fish breathe through dash. Options are gills or spiracles. Answer is gill. Fish breathe through gills. Fifth, cats use their dash to feel movement around them. Options are antennae or whiskers. So answer is whiskers. Cats use their whiskers to feel movement around them. Match the following. First, snake. Answer is lays eggs. Snake match with lays eggs. That is E. Second, it's a caterpillar. Match with has spiracles. That is A. Third, mimosa. Tree, that is mimosa, which match with closes its leaves on being touched. That is D. Fourth, a grass. Match with reproduces by seeds. That is C. Fifth, stone. Match with non-living thing. That is B. Next, identify the following as living and non-living things. List their main characteristics in the space provided. A book is a non-living thing, and book do not breathe. Book do not move on their own. Book not grow. Book not need food. This is the next image is of a living thing. It can breathe, he can move on their own, and he can grow as well as need food. Explain the following terms. First, spiracles. Air holes on insects' body which help them to breathe is called spiracles. Second, stomata. Plants take air through tiny openings is called stomata. Third, antennae. Insects such as butterfly and grasshopper feel changes around them called antennae that are present on their head. Fourth, reproduction. The process in which living things produce more of their own kind is called reproduction. Distinguish between the following. First is a chair and a man. So, chair is non-living thing and a man is living thing. Chair cannot move by their own. Man can move by their own. Chair cannot breathe. Man can breathe. Chair cannot grow with time, but man can grow with time. Second, a toy baby and a real baby. A toy is non-living thing. A real baby is living thing. A toy baby cannot move by their own. A real baby can move by their own. A toy baby cannot reproduce of their own kind. A real baby can reproduce of their own kind. A toy baby cannot grow with time, but a real baby can grow with time. Third, a gill and an ear. A gill, fish breathe through gill, and human hear with ear. A gill is a respiratory organ, and an ear is a sense organ. Next, third, animals and plants. Animals can move by their own, but plants cannot move. Animals cannot make their own food, but plants can make their own food. Short answer questions. First, describe how living things are different from non-living things. Answer. Living things are different from non-living things as follows. First, living things can move by their own. Second, living things need food to grow. Third, living things feel changes around them. Second, how do human beings breathe? Answer, human beings breathe through their nose. Third question, what are stomata? Name the living things in which they are present. Answer, stomata are tiny openings present on the underside of a leaf. leaf. Stomata are present on plants. Fourth question. What happens when a seed grows? Answer. A seed grows into a seedling that may later grow into a small plant or a tree. Fifth question. Is butterfly a living or a non-living thing? Explain on the basis of lifespan. Answer. Butterfly is a living thing. A butterfly lives for 20 to 30 days. Sixth question. Why do living things need food? Answer. Living things need food to remain alive and grow. Long answer questions. First question. List four differences between a tree and a toy. Answer. The differences are: first, a tree is a living thing, but a toy is non-living thing. Second, a tree can grow with time, but a toy cannot grow with time. Next, a tree can reproduce by their own kind, but a toy cannot reproduce their own kind. A tree can make their own food, but a toy cannot make their own food. A tree can feel changes around them, but a toy cannot feel changes around them. A tree needs food to grow, and a toy do not need food to grow. Second question, list any three basic features of a living thing. Explain with example. Answer, living things basic features are as follows. First is living things can breathe through nose. For example, animal and human beings. Second, living things move. Example, fish swim using their fins. Third, living things grow. Example, a baby grows into an adult. Third question, write a paragraph on the topic living things feel changes around them, while non-living things do not. Answer, living things feel changes around them with the help of special organ. Animals feel changes with the help of sense organs such as ears to hear, eyes to see, nose to smell, tongue to taste, and skin to touch. Insects such as butterflies and grasshoppers feel changes around them through special body parts called antennae that are present on their heads. Tigers and dogs have a good sense of hearing. Falcons and hawks have a good eyesight and can see their prey from far away. Cats use their whiskers to feel movement around them. Picture study. Select one living and one non-living thing from the following picture. Write their names in the boxes provided. Also mention any two features based on which you decided whether each object is living or non-living. This is a cat. You can see it's a living thing, and the table, non-living thing. Let's take cat and table. Cat can breathe, table cannot breathe. Cat need food, but table do not need food. Cat can grow, but table cannot grow. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications of new video updates.